Now the thing is, it's a little tricky, right? It's not always going to work. It takes a little bit of sweat, but usually what you can do is like there's this LoopNet site, right? Because the main issue is you can't do residential. You can't put the Google Business Profile at your home anymore like you could in like 2015, maybe even shorter, honestly. But what you do, honestly, I don't know if they service Kelowna. I hope they do. Okay, they do. So you go to here, you put in the actual location that you want. Now, the thing is, you don't want to spend too much on an office rental because all you really need it for is to get it set up, and then from there you're good to go. Because like for cleaning, for house cleaning specifically, where it's a home service, most people aren't going to the location. They're just calling up the GBP and saying like, "Hey, I need this service," right? They're not. So this only works for things like cleaning, things like plumbing, where people are calling instead of going to the address. But what I typically do is I switch um, the total per month to something within my threshold. So let's say 500 to start out. And then space uses, we're choosing, this is all industrial land. So like, honestly, this one is probably your best bet, this office for lease. I would choose this office for lease here, depending on where it is actually, because you want to make sure it's pretty close within the location where, like, you look right here, right? They're only showing businesses within this location. But it seems like this is good, right? So um, what we're going to do is we're going to find the cheapest location available, right? So $325 a month for this office rental, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call up this person and I'm going to say like, hey, I need a short-term rental for about a month. Can you guys do that? If they say they can't, then what you can do is you can just actually just go and literally just um, take out that filter and just call up every single one of these people and be like, hey, what's your like lowest rate? Because a lot of the times they won't show you their lowest rate. You have to call them in and just be like, hey, like I really only need this for a week. I'll pay you $200 to let me rent it out for a week, right? Especially if it's vacant property, they want cash coming in. So some people are willing to do that. You just have to be willing to pick up the phone and call them. So at about $325 a month, I'm going to lock that in. And then the first thing I'm doing is one, I'm going to build new citations with the new office location in the citations. I'm going to switch the website with an address that has that location, right? Put it in the footer, put it on the location pages, basically signal to Google, hey, this is my new address. Wait about a week, and then I'm going to this location. There's a good video I can send you guys, but basically, I'm going to set up the Google Business Profile there, and then when they ask for video verification, um, you're going to want to do this beforehand, but you're going to add a sign of your logo on the door. You're going to add like you can add a printer, add a desk, add a chair, just your basic office supplies, and then you'll run through a quick. I think like best practices is anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes of a tour of the office. Big things they're looking for. You need to show them the address of the office. You need to show them the actual logo on the sign on the door. You need to show them the actual sign of the logo. You need to show some type of office equipment. That one is a little bit more, it's not guaranteed, but like it does seem to help. And then you need to show the neighboring locations. So you need to show that like where you are is actually like congruent with the location you're at. But typically, once you do that and you submit the video for verification, it does go through. And then what typically happens is now you have that um, Google Business Profile set to a location, right? After that, don't touch it for a week because Google spam filters are set where if you make any significant changes within a week, your business profile is cooked, and they're not going to reinstate it. They're going to suspend it. So um, in this case for this client, I would probably try to switch it to a location based GBP. And if they ask for like what address and ask for video verification, just make sure you have all of this set up beforehand. So that way you can go in and film the video and then set it to a location instead of a service area business. And then I'm pretty confident that should help vault you into the top 3 for some of your target keywords. But yeah, you can use that sauce too if you just want to open up a Google business profile for your clients or a rank and rent or whatever. And then Ethan, you said what